On to tomorrow night, the All-Star game here on Saturday in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. If tonight was the appetizer, then we are in for a fantastic main course Saturday night for the All-Star game here at the Fieldhouse. Scott, man, what a night.
Yeah, what a night. We can hardly wait for tomorrow. Dom, thanks so much. And all the action downtown has people hyped. And it's not just happening inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. We caught up with so many people having a great time at WNBA Live. This is the Fan Fest at the Convention Center. The fun spilled out onto Georgia Street, where we met a mom and daughter visiting from Cincinnati. They're not even going to the game tomorrow, but they told us there was still so much to do and see.
And I don't think my generation didn't grow up with this kind of, women's sports and publicity on women's sports, and for her generation, for this to be the norm, and for us to be able to do something like this, it's thrilling.
All the buildings decorated with all the players and not just the ads. It's just like that's so cool.
So Shauna has been playing basketball since she was 6, and as a longtime Fever fan, she told us this weekend is more than just basketball. It's a 17th birthday celebration. And Logan Gay, the party isn't just downtown. You've been rocking out all night, haven't you, my friend?
Well, Scott, you know me. I go where the party is, and right now the party is happening right here at Carroll Stadium. SWV just left the stage, and man, they rocked it. I sang my heart out. They sang all their biggest hits, and we had a great time. Right now, Keith Sweat is about to take the stage. You can hear them talking right now. And guess what? I spoke with some fans in between some of the sets about what they thought about today's event, and I want you to hear why they say this event is about more than the music. Hot temperatures and long lines did not stop the crowd from packing Carroll Stadium to hear some of R&B's legendary artists.
I like Keith Sweat,
SWV, SWV,
Christopher Williams.
Yes.
And to see some of the singers, the artists that you haven't seen in years perform and, reminisce on the songs you grew up listening to, just something nice for a change.
The crowd jumping to their feet, dancing and singing to artists like Indy's very own Denise Williams. Whether you choose to sit inside the stadium or enjoy the music tailgating outside, it doesn't change the feeling that for everyone here, the Music Heritage Festival is not just a concert, but a celebration.
It's our culture. And this is where it starts from. We eat, we like to celebrate, we like to come together, and we like to party and be safe.
Safe and free to focus on the mission of the Indiana Black Expo and the purpose of the concert.
Just to get together, come down here, have fun, enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. Yeah. They have so many things going on right now at the convention center here, having the concert. Just get out, come and have a good time.
Yeah. It's encouraging, it's empowering, and it's uplifting.
Something even first-timers visiting from out of state can acknowledge.
Bring everybody together as a unity, as a family, for real. Come out and have fun, enjoy everybody.
The concert is a favorite tradition for many families.
It has grown over the years. We have came together as a community, and I love that for our city.
A city that some say is showing everyone that there's something here for everyone, especially this weekend.
I come every year. We have a fabulous time. They have plenty of things for us grown-ups to do. It's safe, it's fun. Come on out, and nap time, we got it going on this weekend.
Yes, we do, and that party is still continuing right now. The crowd is hanging out, and they're waiting for Keith Sweat to take the stage. I think he's about to come out here in a couple minutes. We'll be here listening to his set, and Scott, I know you're going to check in a little later. I can't wait to tell you how this is going to go, but until then, I'll pitch it back to you. Scott?
All right, you get back to the party, Logan. Thanks so much for that live report. Look, we are here for all this activity here in Indianapolis, and it is just getting started. We've got a full rundown of all the IBE summer celebration events right now over on WTHR.com. It all wraps up on Sunday. Well, tomorrow is a weather impact alert day. Angela's tracking the chance for some strong storms and how this could impact all the outdoor plans that we've got.
Yeah, 3 things to keep in mind this weekend.
Okay.
First, it is not going to be a washout. Second, storms at times will interrupt those outdoor plans. And 3, we want to make sure you know where to go, especially during those outdoor events in the event of strong to severe storms. That's the reason we upgraded tomorrow to a weather impact alert day. Tomorrow is the when, And in terms of the impacts, it's heavy rain that could lead to flash flooding. Lightning is dangerous with storms and some severe wind gusts. Have a way to get warnings. Download that 13 weather app and have a backup plan for those outdoor activities. Radar is clear. Weather cooperated for tonight. However, we do expect a couple of complexes of storms to move in tomorrow. I'm going to continue the timeline in your weekend forecast.
All right, we'll see you in just a bit. Angela, thanks so much. And we want you to keep track of these storms over the weekend by using our WTHR weather app. This offers you live interactive radar. You can also check the blog anytime, anywhere, right there on your phone. It's a free download. Go get it before you go to sleep tonight. You'll find it in the App Store. Well, safety is certainly a priority with tens of thousands of people here in Indianapolis. Indiana Governor Mike Braun has criticized Indianapolis leaders, including the mayor and the prosecutor, after recent shootings downtown. And now the prosecutor is pushing back.
I have never once had a conversation with Governor Mike Braun. He has never reached out to me individually or has had any contact with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office.
This is the first time we've had a chance to talk with Prosecutor Ryan Mears since Governor Braun directed heat at him and Mayor Joe Hogsett for how our city is handling gun violence. Everyone has different ideas about how to address crime, but there seems to be some agreement that these problems don't have easy solutions.
We know that there are a lot of kids who have less than ideal parenting situations, and they don't have the benefit of that strong family background. And those are the kids that we have to double down and invest on, because we know that investment's not necessarily coming with their parents.
Now, you'll notice police officers if you are downtown this weekend, and you'll also see volunteers. They will be patrolling the area and reaching young Hoosiers before they get into trouble. And we're seeing how community members and activists can have a big impact on our city. It's been 1 year now since one of those activists, Ron G., was killed. He was a victim of the violence that he worked so hard to stop. Tonight, our Ella Rhodes shows us how his loved ones are now honoring him through Ceasefire Indy Day.
If you didn't know Ron G. by name, there's a chance you still knew him. It all started with a sign he made to end gun violence.
Ceasefire guy. Honk your horn.
But 1 year ago, G died from violence he tried to stop. Now his daughter Renee is picking up the peaceful fight.
There are so many people in this city alone that has lost somebody. And I just want to hear their voices and give them a chance to tell their story and give them a chance to make change.
She and her siblings decided to bring back Ceasefire Indy, their dad's organization. 1 year after his murder, they made July 19th Ceasefire Indy Day. The community showed up to stand for peace and heal at the spot where Ron G. died. Mayor Hogsett made the day official, proclaiming it as Ceasefire Indy Day.
My dad was seen, that his voice was heard, and I hope to be like him someday.
Renee came up with a new campaign too, using a catchphrase kids say all the time.
Please don't crash out.
Which means if you're angry, you don't need to lose control with violence. She thinks her dad would be proud of her using her voice.
Because his mind would just always keep going and going with ideas, and I think I got that from him.
Tasia Lee showed up for Ceasefire Indy Day. She says since G's death, the violence hasn't stopped.
Nothing has changed. We have to be the change. We have to be in the community to change. We have to finish what Ron G. started.
And that's what July 19th is all about.
It's gun violence everywhere, and we need to stop the gun violence. We need to start with our youth.
And it takes a village to create change. So that's what I'm trying to do here today.
Renee says with the help of her village, she'll keep her dad's legacy alive because he's always with her. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
No one has ever been arrested for Ron G.'s murder. As his family waits for answers, Ceasefire Indy organizers tell us his work lives on. In fact, they plan to bring back Saturday morning rallies later this summer.